Hello and welcome to the Path of Least Resistance. I am Everfrost. Today we're doing a run using Yasuo against the Spirits and Blossoms and Mushrooms adventure. For Relics we're using Tempest Blade, Everfrost, and Troll Kings. We're using Troll Kings to get past the first adventure because you just take way too much damage way too quickly. Counterfeit production, so I lost on the first adventure and decided to make a relic change. That's where we are now. And so Counterfeit Productions I think is actually really good for safety. It adds cards into your deck, and one of the reasons you die to this one early is that you just draw too many puffcaps because your deck is so small, especially in that first adventure. So if you have Counterfeit Copies, you can make extra cards, which does help you stay alive here. It's actually not that bad, just in the adventure generally speaking, because there's so many traps, and it helps prevent against traps. Wish I had that a minute ago. There's a block here, you don't want to take damage, you can avoid it. Overwhelm will help us actually deal damage with Yasuo's extra stats, otherwise we're kind of forced to depend on Fade Blade Twirler, which we don't always pull. You can see how much damage I'm taking from traps, even with all the cards I've added. It's weird that they let us pass here. I'm fine playing again. Ideally we would have drawn Fade Blade Twirler. But it's going to be harder to draw specific cards, considering that we're adding a bunch of random cards to our deck. Not random, but other cards. Don't really want any of these. Guess Spirit Rush is fine-ish. Ideally here you're gonna find lifesteal or stuns. I'm just gonna reroll until I find something that I can take. So this has lifesteal. I'm gonna call that fine. We obviously don't want puffcaps. In round start you lose all your spell mana for communal mana flow is terrible. Chop could get us a power. Wounded Prey not great, but we'll take it. I've never tried an explosive encounter. Taking Gloom, typically not that bad. Or actually that's not the Gloom one, that's the target one. So if you target a unit, they go to sleep, which means they come back later with increased stats again from Deadly. And since our entire deck is based around stunning things, I'm going to try this encounter, which I haven't tried before, so this could be a disaster. But you gotta learn. I'm not going to copy cards just yet without Yasuo in hand. I think that is a bad plan. We're basically going to have to protect the Fate Blade Twirler, so whatever happens, we're Steel Tempesting whatever challenges. We have 2 rounds and then we die. But yeah, overall this seems like a mistake. But we didn't draw our champion, so maybe it'll go differently if we do that. Not really worried about things in the future. It's these first adventures that are crazy. I don't know why I didn't mulligan more aggressively. The only card I needed to show up was Yasuo. So we're gonna pay for that in a second. And we got our champion, hooray. Going to not equip so we can save our spell mana. Can't beat 4 damage. Drop Yasuo now. Now we're going to equip, we're going to stun, and equip, and copy. Play Aatrox for free. Fortunately that got our big unit stunned. Then we're going to take 10 damage in 2 rounds. Also not great. Copy Will of Ionia, recall this guy. We didn't have a win anyway that round, so didn't really matter what we did. Here we're going to stun and recall and block with Aatrox. It'll give us 2 extra hit points. Drop Keeper so I can get some hit points back. Yeah, I don't think that unavoidable damage is really worth it. Take Orb of Deception, has heal potion on it. Don't think I want any of these. Although they do start and play for free, so it's not terrible. Take the clock lean. Dancers is crazy. So we're gonna go through a 2 friendly poet. Gonna copy Steel Tempest, hopefully we draw one next round. Probably should have attacked. Probably shouldn't have played a unit, since they can still story. Fortunately, we burn our Fate Blade Twirler, which is, generally speaking, our win condition. Gonna pass, let them play their stories. Only played one. Drop Yasuo here. If we don't, we can lose the game. And we just died to the gloom. And copy Yone here. Let them play a card. They probably use all 4 of those before going into the next round. And we don't want to play a unit while they still have 4 that they can play. We are happy to drop Aatrox here. And we'll kill the strongest unit with this Yasuo. I'm not sure I counterfeit copied him though, so I can't really afford to lose him. So we're just gonna drop Yone here so we can get an attack in. So I'll counterfeit copy Yasuo. Now I feel fine playing him, but you probably want to get through all of those landmarks first. Will and Steel Tempest. I still have 3 to play. They decide not to again. Not sure why. Very confusing. We'll play Spirit Rush here for 3.
I perform, but I'm not performative.
Reason for that is I want to pull out some of their utility. Now I'm gonna drop Yasuo. And we'll drop Yone.
At last, I have found you. Turn back while you can.
And we attack. I think we pass. Drop Shadow Assassin for a blocker. Copy Yasuo's Steel Tempest. Drop Keeper. Drop Yasuo now. And we block. Copy Yasuo. Don't think there's any point in playing our other cards right now. Drop Blastcode Seedling, set it up for next round. Immediately gonna get hit with Gloom. Gonna copy Steel Tempest. And we're gonna Steel Tempest everything here. Give us some cards as well. These could be puffcaps, of course, but we've kind of flooded our deck with cards, so it's unlikely. And if we play World Ender, that guy will become an Aatrox. And we win. Expel Slinger health potion is fine, but if we can stun more than 3 life, then it's better. And we're gonna meditate out. Shadow Assassin usually our worst card. Not the healer. I think just healing is fine. It'll put us close to full. I haven't tried the Fox Spirit yet. Not sure I want to. Sorrow Eater can steal our units, which will tend toward probably like a giant Fey Blade Twirler, so maybe that's just losing. So I'm gonna try the Fox Spirit and we'll see what this looks like. 2 Fey Blade Twirlers is great. So whenever we play a spell, they summon a Fox Spirit. I think it's kind of fine to do it on their turn. Unless there's some reason not to that I don't know about yet. Like if they have Cataclysm or similar. I guess it also grows these Essence Thieves. If I could protect this I would, but I can't, so... Could kill 1 unit here. Like, probably not worth it though. Gonna counterfeit more Yasuos. And we're gonna drop a Blade Twirler again. On this round. We're gonna play Keeper of the Box for the mana. Sure. Sometimes there's just nothing you can do. Clone Yasuo again. They attack, we lose. Great, they gave us breathing room. We will take full advantage of that. And obviously wait till they attack before we play any cards. Usually do want to counterfeit on Kiss of Palm. That was a misclick, but still a good plan. Should have Steel Tempest, and then Concussive Palm, then Greenclade Elder. I think that would have been a little bit more profitable for me. I'm gonna play the Darkened Staff, then play a card. Card is of course Orb of Deception, which they have an infinite amount of. That's okay, we'll just play a new Yasuo in a second. Play Aatrox because he has mana deposit, then drop Yasuo. Clone more Yasuo. And guess we attack with this guy. get a little bit of damage in. We can kill this Ari, so I'm gonna do that. Seems like a good plan.
I go where the road takes me.
New Ari. I think we pass. Okay, they have Final Blessing with Grifters. Doesn't draw one though, so it's not too bad. And we're gonna equip and copy. Not sure passing is correct here. This might just be a drop Yone situation.
At last, I have found you, Yone.
Apparently playing a skill also gives them a Foxfire. And basically we should be fine here. So eventually all of their cards are going to be Final Blessing, which is kind of okay, because all of our cards are Steel Tempest. And I guess we can just summon Ball Kooks. That wasn't that bad. Take Fury. And we pick up the Sorrow Eater. That will show up at the Otacon stage. Spells cost less is good. Weakest follower right now is Navori Blade Scout. If we could kick it out, then it could potentially be Fate Blade Twirler, but also has the chance for Blast Cone. So maybe we just want to do something a little bit stronger. Communal Mana Flow is either game winning or game losing, and I'm not sure which one. That round start effect is really good, but it's also really good for our opponent. Black market discount is probably fine. Typically it's going to be reducing either Yone, Yasuo, or Aatrox. So I'm going to pick that up. I don't think we can take Unrequited Love, even though Perfected Mana Flow would be incredible. We don't have a lot of units, and we don't have a good way to... Like, we have a lot of stuns, obviously, but if we have to spend extra stuns, that's bad. And also, if our only unit is like Fate Blade Twirler, it's going to switch over to our opponent's side, and then it's just a threat that we have to deal with. Balanced Meal is crazy. They have a spell that they can play 6 times around that heals them, so you can take a lot of damage. So we're going to go to the Sweet Trap, which also has issues. All of these adventures are hard. There's not like an easy, clear path that I've found so far. Maybe someone can give me more information, tell me what I'm missing here. Drop Keeper of the Box. This gives us mana. And don't want to counterfeit anything until we have Yasuo in hand. Likely to just Orb of Deception one of these. So we're gonna predict. We don't find Yasuo. This is a problem. Like I said, Orb of Deception one. Play Blade Scout, still haven't found our champion. Should be getting closer though. Sugary Snare apparently has Rally on it. Not super good for me. You get our champion. We're gonna counterfeit him. And we're gonna drop him. We attack with Aatrox probably dies. So just attack with Yasuo. It's down to level. I think we're good to drop Yone here.
At last, I have found you.
What is this banter magic, Balko?
And we get 4 hit points, maybe. This is a recall. So we can just drop him again. Should have cloned him first. Gonna override this with Keeper. Gonna clone now. Play Aatrox. And steal Tempest. We just attack again. Play Orb of Deception. We drop him again. This will die at the round start. We'll drop Beyblade Twirler. I'm not trying to stall this game out. I would like it to end. But the longer it goes, the more life we're getting, which is still nice. An ally strikes an enemy. Should be fine here. They ran out of ways to recall us, so... Cost reduction on Steel Tempest, incredible. And we go to the Infinite Chimes guy, that's right. Still not too familiar with this adventure, especially not the end game. I've been having trouble getting there. It's not often I'm concerned with an adventure, usually I know I can figure it out. This adventure's been crazy though. Just so much going on. I drop Yone and stun 2. We're not really threatened yet though. We'll just steal Tempest. We'll clone first though. So that when we steal Tempest we draw less puffcaps.
I dare you. Here's our chance.
And we clone again. We won't level if we drop now, so potentially we could play a different card, or we can just pass, let them play a card.
Death is like always by my side.
We attack.
Your own
They
I
have
will follow this path until
43 chimes, that's not that bad. I think we want to stop copying until we pull Aatrox.
I am what I am. Section 1. Runeterra.
And we'll stun.
Quiet, please.
And we'll drop Yone.
I have found you, Yone.
Foxfire to get rid of this guy. And we pass. Don't really want to attack until I can win. We can get rid of that, that's probably pretty good for us. So if I attack here, they should block. We'll concussive palm, which makes our unit bigger. Which will be high enough to kill that, and they only get one chime out of it.
Open mind and clean hands.
Playkeeper of the box. Stunning 2 units here.
Does the wind flee, or does it
I think we have a winning amount of damage now, so shouldn't matter what we draw.
The blade above all. I'm trying to better you.
Okay, getting stunned, not great. I just gave them way too many chimes. I don't even know what's going on here. I'm gonna target this to use the eye to clear our board.
I am what I be.
Yep, casual drawing, 95 charms. Drop Spellslinger.
Just like I taught you. Get him.
Now we're stuck
And we're gonna stun everything.
Here's our chance. Underestimate. Dare you. Here's our chance.
Kinda need to win. No Will of Ionia here.
The journey doesn't get you.
Underestimate. Dare you.
And we'll see what happens.
Try to keep up.
Ended up taking a lot of damage over time. This is still winning, so we're fine. I don't think I need Shadow Totem. We'll double up on Fade Blade Twirler. And we'll go to the better shop. So we can take a second black market discount. I think that is fine. And at the healer, since we have no revives, I'm going to suggest healing here. So we need as many stuns as possible, basically. We need... I don't think Otacon is going to be an issue in itself, because he should be permanently stunned, basically. And if he's not permanently stunned, then he's not the strongest unit on the board. Could play Blade Twirler, might need to save the mana though.
The prettier the rose, the
This
sharper
sucks.
the thorns.
Can stun one, but it's probably better next round. Gonna stun. Orb of Deception is good, all these guys have 1 hit point. Oh right, they start with the rally token. Of course they do. Unfortunately my reduced card was Aatrox.
Think you're fast? Shoot.
There's Orb of Deception here. That way if they play anything with a free attack, we're not dying.
Clumsy footwork. Now who's got the upper hand?
Okay, we can play Yasuo. We'll clear the board.
Even I.
And we've taken a lot of damage already, so hopefully we're fine. Should have cloned Yasuo Steel Tempest instead of just normal Steel Tempest. Drop Aatrox for free. Can't stop this.
Brother, what have
Gonna break Spell Shield here. Can't stop that either.
It's worth both our lives.
Get him.
I do.
Tempted to clone Will of Ionia. I think we can afford to do so. Will's good. Actually, attacking doesn't matter. We're gonna try to just run them out of cards.
Quick footwork. Fast.
Gonna clone Steel Tempest.
Dare you. Striking looks and stunning wit.
Gonna use Steel Tempest. I still survive, so I'm tempted to wait to see if they play another card. They don't. Gonna Steel Tempest both. I am out of stuns, so that's a little bit of a problem for me.
Serve the greater good.
And I'm running out of hit points, which is a bigger problem.
Underestimate. I dare you.
I have so many cards.
At last, I have found you.
Quick footwork. Fast strikes. No
Let's make this a night to remember. This one's trouble. Preposterous.
Trading out non
big blade for a little warrior.
stuns just so I can keep stuns. We recall here. We don't lose our unit.
If the journey doesn't get
Spirit Rush.
Oh, it's on.
And I can save a couple Blade Twirlers here.
Now who's got the upper hand?
They have 12 cards left.
I need just a moment.
Pawns need a guiding hand.
I think I want to play World Ender just to get rid of it.
Face your fate.
Don't want to be surprise attacked by the dog leader.
Now who's got the upper hand?
You can Spirit Rush everything.
Right where I want you.
Here's our chance.
You can play Blastcoat Seedling.
Sharpen the blade, secure the kill. Oh, you're mine.
Now who's got
Remember me.
Basically, I have a stun for every card they have now. Ooh, they can Sigil of Malice my Nexus. That is not great. I'm gonna kill this guy before any boons activate. Should be their last Sigil of Malice, probably, though they've used 3. I mean, I don't know how many they have total, but typically they don't have more than 3
A masterwork
of a card. Attack here for hit points.
victory requires a sharp blade.
Orb of Deception for hit points. We're good now. Not really worried about losing.
I write the rules of power.
Merely a vessel.
Stun him. Don't want to lose 2 units. They're out of cards. And we win! Without having to deal with whatever the Sorrow Eater does. This adventure is super hard. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do everything at 3 stars and no epic relics. If I do, it's probably going to be as much luck as anything else, which is also fairly concerning for me. Like, if I obviously roll into like Perfected Mana Flow as the first power, or something similar, then like that's probably gonna be a win, but that's not really gonna show off what we need to do, unfortunately. Some champions are gonna be much better at this than others. So for example, Yasuo is always one of the best. I think Counterfeit Copies is really important, and I think finding lifesteal is really important. But if you get those 2 things, you should be fine. Counterfeit Copies is a pity power, so you can just lose the game and start again. Or, you know, if you're having a good run, if you get like a really good power, then it doesn't matter if you have, you know, more stars in your champion, then it's going to be easier to deal with. So those are things to think about. I think the 2 Runeterra regions shouldn't be, or any regions should be fairly straightforward. You can use Jinx and something else that's broken. This Demacia is going to be Morgana for sure. Not sure on the Spirit Blossom. We used LeBlanc for the Noxus and it was fine. So my concerns are these 2 Bandle cities and this Freljord. And we'll see how that goes. I spent about 3 hours working on Freljord yesterday. It didn't work out for me. I think I'm going to have to end up investing in Ashe. I don't have a 3-star Ashe on any of my accounts, so I'm going to get one and then level it up, and then see if we can do it with double Grand General's counter plan, which I think might work, like Archangel's Staff, double Grand Generals, and then hopefully that works. Vandal usually ends up being Vagar. I don't know if he's fast enough for how much damage we're taking though. Another concession I can do is like Epic Relics, which I don't normally do, but they do help so much if you're using them. So we'll see how it goes. Heimer with stars is really good. Stars kind of bad, but he does have a stun. Stuns are good. So maybe. I mean, also could potentially hit the Freljord requirement. Aside from that, I don't think like Vex is usually okay. So I don't know. I don't know. I've never spent 3 hours on an adventure before and lost every time. So I'm a little disillusioned at this point and unsure that I'm going to be able to do it with the 3 stars and no epic relics on every champion, but we're going to do our best. Anyway, that is all for me. This is Yasuo. Yasuo always makes me feel better to play. If you like what I'm doing, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.